recently I was listening to the radio and I heard a radio commentator more or less poking fun at attorneys who bring slip and fall cases. He was sort of implying that anything involving a slip and fall is not serious and really is a case that shouldn't be brought. I could not disagree more. In fact, there have been very many cases that we have handled in which people have slipped and fallen and have had serious injuries. I have one case right now in the office where a man slipped on ice and has had 26 surgeries from that slip and fall case. It's basically ruined his life. In fact, you may recall the case of Natasha Richardson, where she slipped and fell and banged her head and nobody thought it was very serious, only to find out that hours later she died from a massive brain injury. Slip and fall cases can be very serious, and people tend to think sometimes that it's the fault of the person falling. While that may be the case sometimes, often people slip and fall because of a defective condition, and the falls can be very tragic. Fortunately, many states provide what's called comparative liability statutes. Comparative liability statutes compare the fault of the person in falling versus the fault of the landowner in providing a dangerous or defective condition. So if somebody is 50% at fault for their own accident, they can at least recover 50% of their damages if they're seriously injured. If you've been seriously injured in a slip and fall, and it typically requires a serious injury to bring a case, you should contact a qualified personal injury lawyer as soon as possible.